Welcome to week 4 feature matches here for Final Fantasy League AGL. It's Monday night. I'm here with Nick L. How's it going?
It's going swell. How are you, Richard?
Not too bad. Looking forward to this match. We got a couple of league veterans, but also top contenders right now. If you look at the records, we got Adam, who's at 14-4, and Oscar's at 14-5. So uh, these decks should be pretty powerful. So unfortunately, it does look like Oscar's going to be down 2 cards to start. What are the 5 cards he's
Yeah,
working with there?
Oscar is down to 5 cards in his hand and 0 lands left to play. He does have a Dreams of Laguna if he does happen to draw a land, but he's really banking on the top of his deck right now. Other than that, Ultros, Memories returning, Eject, and a Shantoto.
Okay.
So he's on a Grixis build.
Yeah, we got. I do apologize for a bit of the lag here on the stream. Adam did say his stream was going to be a bit laggy. Oscar looked to be playing on a mobile device, so we're doing the best we can. But there may not be too much more to say about this particular game. Adam is going to have things to do pretty much every turn here. He's got a battle menu, he's got a Monk's Fist, he's got a Magitech armor, and he's got the combat tutorial, which is likely to be the play this turn. And he's got a forest. So
Yeah,
it looks to be a green, white base with some blue, maybe. Uh,
Yeah, I think that Oscar's going to have a tough time catching up to that. Even with resolving Ultros or his dreams, he's gonna be far behind on board.
yeah, because we're getting, or at least Adam is getting a Magitech armor in play next turn, which is going to be a pretty decent clock, as well as this bird, which with that +1 counter is going to be beaten in for 4 potentially.
He did find the land, which means that there's potentially a way for him to get back into this game. He's gonna resolve the dreams of Laguna, see another land, but it's a tap land on top.
Mm.
Um, so he's gonna be continuing to play behind the board.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see what he can draw here unless it's something that like wipes the board, which with his current amount of mana and colors, don't think is gonna be an option because he's taking 4 here, and then there's another 4/4 coming down.
Yeah, this Crossroads Village, assuming another land isn't drawn, is probably going to go on red. So he has a chance to resolve Shantoto, but an 0-4 does not play well into two 4/4s.
No, Shantoto is better if you're not behind on lands and life and board. It's better when you're more in the game. Because a 3 mana 0/4 is not going to be of too much help here. So he decided to play
Yep, and
2
off
things rather than the Magitech armor.
and off the top we have another tap land. This time Great Irration City, the TDM rare that exiles creatures and gets a 1/1.
Yeah, well, you need a white or a green land to have that be
Yep,
untapped.
plains,
Yeah.
plains or forest.
So it sounds like in his deck it's just a tap land that has an
Yeah,
ability
it's a
later.
tap land with an ability.
Yeah. All right, so he's gonna pump the birds up here, and I'm trying
And
to
in this
figure out. No, he doesn't have quite enough to end the game. He has a you're not alone in hand, which is a +4. So the most he could
right,
do to
so
his
that
opponent would be 11.
hmm And in this position, you're pretty much priced into blocking one of these this 3/2.
I mean, it would be surprising if there was no blocks here. I mean, it would also just we'd also be going to the next game, but that's
Well,
okay. Well,
seems we find ourselves in the next game.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how Oscar was clawing back in the game with the octopus, but I don't know how he was clawing back in the game with you know just trading off and taking 6 here either. So uh, there was no good answer after the multi-5 and being stuck on one land. No further expert analysis required for that one, unfortunately. Yeah, now we do get to see their decks here, see what they're running that has brought them quite a bit of success here.
Okay. So in Oscar's deck, he does have a couple of options for what would have gotten him out of that situation. He has a Nibelheim of Flame in
Okay,
his deck. A couple of other TDM rares in Winter Night Stories. The Greater Ashen City we talked about. A uh, four copies of what is that? Fire Magic?
okay, four.
No,
Jeez, okay.
light lightning. Whatever the lightning magic is, the 1 mana ramp up for 2 damage.
Oh well, there's a fire magic and there's a thunder magic, but fire
Thunder
magic is the
magic.
one
Thank
that
you.
deals 1, 2, or 3 to each creature, and then thunder magic's just your more normal common removal.
Oscar seems to be having some slight connection issues
Okay.
and instantly went full blur.
Okay, well, Adam's stream is lagging a bit. I did get to catch a look at his deck. He is running, what one might call disturbing mana base here. Uh, he's running 9, 6, 8, and one white green dual land.
That's the only dual land?
Yeah, he's got a white green dual land, and then I think 9 plains, 8 forests, and 6 island. He does have 3 white auras. He has
You can't keep getting
he has
away with it.
5 combat tutorials in his deck, so I think he's going to be leaning heavy on those to smooth things out here. But even with the mulligan, he's got a plains, an island, and a forest. The one thing I will mention, he's got a lot of these chocobo cards. He has 4 of the 2 mana sorcery that makes a chocobo. He's got in hand here the side. He's got 2 side quest chocobos in hand, and he's got the one of the leaders of the pack here himself, Choco, the Seeker of Paradise. So his deck is definitely for the birds here. What's uh, what's
So
Oscar working with this game?
um, we might be running into the similar situation to
Oh no.
last game. The Oscar kept 2 islands and 1 castable card. The rest of his hand is entirely black and a thunder magic. And then he's got a memory. He just drew a memories returning.
That wasn't a mulligan, right?
That was not a mulligan.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was
after
a
the first game, he probably didn't doesn't want a mulligan, but 2 islands, Sahagin, and the rest uncastable. It's a tough ask on the play.
if he draws a swamp, he's still potentially in this game, but it's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, we got another birdie coming down here. I believe you need 4 birds.
Yes, it'll be 4 birds to flip, and a Vane's Treachery off the top is not gonna be
Mm.
what Oscar's looking for.
Yeah, we do have a Choco here, which is potentially going to ramp things up pretty hard on curve here. So you mulligan, you got all your colors on curve. Sometimes it works out, other times not.
Yeah,
But
that
today's working out
Choco
because he's going to get some triggers here.
that Choco potentially puts him what hit it taking 10 if he gets 2 lands off top.
So how does this work? Whenever you may look at that many cards. Okay, so he attack with 2 birds. He gets to look at 2 cards. You can put one
And then
into the
put any
hand and
member of the
then
line.
other. Oh, wow. Okay.
So next turn, all right, Oscar drew an Ultros. I don't think it's gonna matter.
I mean,
Because Choco is gonna be top 3.
yeah, and there's a land here off the top as well. See, this is why landfall is such a great mechanic. Like there's so many games. How many games have you played where you just like anything but a land, like in the late game? And when you have a landfall card, you're like, land, sure. Oh, you'll take a spell too, but yeah. What a
Well, it does the
simple
same thing.
mechanic that just plays so nicely. Um, yeah, this could be a pretty brutal crash in here for damage.
Yeah, and with the Zach Fair on board,
So it's like
any
he gets to put a "You're Not Alone" in his hand and 2 lands into play. Is that how this works?
yes,
What a card! I
if
mean, I haven't really seen this card play very much, um,
and
but
Oscar is off it.
This is looking like a masterclass in chocobo triggers here. Unfortunately, Oscar's mana didn't work out in either of those matches, so a bit of a quick one here to start off our night. But congratulations to Adam on the win, and thanks for watching.